Do you need a director's monitor for your indie film set? Well, I've asked myself that question, and in fact, I've produced 3 feature films without a director's monitor, and I did not know what I missed. To be able to keep this video short, well, you do not need a director's monitor if you are just a one-person crew. If it's just you and your camera, maybe a sound person, maybe a light person, but if you actually hold your camera, usually you're not gonna need a director's monitor. Another scenario where you really don't want a director's monitor is if you say you shoot a feature film in 30 days or something. You know, if you are a super fast-paced set, small and fast-paced, you will probably not have someone have the time to set up a monitor every time you get to another location. If you shoot everything in one room, it's a different story. But let's say you are moving from location to location, every piece of equipment that you have extra to set up is going to slow you down a lot. And I mean a lot. Our first film, you know, we had 1 light, 1 camera, and 1 mic. It was super quick. But now we have multiple mics, multiple cameras, multiple lights, multiple everything. Trailers, vehicles, actors, costume designers, makeup artists. We're working on big sets now and everything is kind of going slower. Better, but slower. So it's no problem having some PA set up a director's monitor for you. Alright, that was the no you don't, but we're here because we want to buy one, right? So here's why you definitely want to buy a director's monitor. And the first one is probably already the most important one, and that is ensuring the highest quality you can. A director's monitor is a lot larger than your on-camera monitor. Even if it is a 7-inch monitor like we have on the Red, it's still not the same thing like having, I don't know, a 15 or 20-inch monitor where you're able to really pick out every little detail in your frame. And I'm talking about focus, lighting, composition. I'm talking about background elements that you would not catch on your camera monitor. Reflections, light spill, colors that are off. There's so many things that you would probably not be able to catch on a on-camera monitor. And especially if you have a little bigger crew, not just you are able to have a look on that, but also the makeup lady is gonna have a look over your shoulder, is gonna be like, oh, wait a second, I'm gonna do something, whatever makeup people do. Or your set dresser, or your costume department. It's easier for everyone to just have an idea of what it looks like through the camera and make it look better. And that is going to elevate your quality by a lot. Another big reason why you might want to have a director's monitor is if you are a strong visual thinker and you have a strong visual vision as the director, but you're not hands on the camera. With someone else operating, you might have your idea that you want to have executed, but you're not able to just do that. You don't hold the camera. So that way with a director's monitor, all the time you know, okay, this is looking good, even if it's maybe not exactly what you envisioned, but still, it looks great, or not, and then you're able to change it. You just always have some sort of control over the final product without needing to actually hold the camera and focus and stuff like that. So it still frees you up while still having that control, if that makes sense. Another small reason why you might want to buy a director's monitor is for your actors. There's so much that goes into acting, and giving your actors the opportunity to look or watch their performance on a fairly big screen, that gives them really the ability to improve and adjust. Why did we wait so long to get a director's monitor? And the reason is cost, obviously. It's always cost. I mean, a director's monitor, they start the cheap ones at around $1,000. If you want to get a really good one, you know, it's like $2,500, $3,000. And we were like, no, I'm sorry, no. It's not over with that, right? You still have to get a video transmission system, which if you also want to use the director's monitor as a focusing tool, that wireless video transmission system is going to be really expensive. That transmission system is going to cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. The only $1,000 option I tested out and I was not satisfied. That was the Accsoon 4K Studio or whatever it's called. And I was not happy about the quality and still not about the latency. So yeah, what did we do? Did we buy a $2,500 video transmission system? No. We actually went with a cheaper option. We went with some sort of Polyland transmission system. And while being a lot cheaper, I felt like the quality in terms of bit rate was better. I think it's only a full HD system. I might be wrong. And yeah, the latency is a little worse. Yet I didn't feel like it really was a lot worse. And honestly, we were actually able still to focus with that system, although there was quite some latency. And I think that is simply due to the fact that we could produce a comedy where there was just not a lot of fast-paced motion. I think if you do a sports film or a documentary about UFC fighters or horses or I don't know what, something, you know, that's moving a lot and really fast, it would have been, yeah, that would be too slow. For our production, that was fine. All right, what do you think? Do you guys have a director's monitor? If so, why and how do you use it? And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.